everybody, this is Laura. I'm going to do a super fast little tutorial on a couple of our new products. Since we have some new things, I wanted to just make sure you guys had a couple tips and tricks. Even though they're similar to our other products, it's still really good to have a tutorial on anything new. So we're going to do a very quick how to put on your Magnitude mascara. That is our made in the USA. And how to best put on your 10, let me open it, your 10 magnet lashes. Okay, here we go. So with our liner, you guys, this stuff is really basically the exact same. It just acts a little bit differently. I think that the Made in the USA liner is smoother, which I think is great, and also the brush is just a little bit smaller. So out we go, just like normal. Don't need to wipe it. We're gonna go right. I'm just gonna do one eye. Just do right across one eye. So some people say 2 coats, some people occasionally say 3, some people say they've tried them both ways and have seen no difference whatsoever. So just, like anything, mess with it a little bit. Oops, I hit my, it's always kind of hard to do when I'm trying to do stuff at a funny angle so people couldn't see it. There we go. So what I always do 2 coats, but my first coat is usually almost kind of like a coat and a half because I feel like when at the beginning, whatever I touch first gets the most, right? So then I kind of go backwards and go back over it, if that makes sense. And also, just because nobody's perfect and I never seem to get it quite even the first time. So there we go. So let that dry for a minute, and then we're going to put another coat on. All right, so these are Coffee House lashes. They have 10 magnets. I love them, by the way. They're sold out. We are going to plan on reordering them, so they will come back at some point. Not like tomorrow or anything, but some point. Okay, so it's important. Do I have scissors? I know I do. There they are. Scissors. These are serious ones. I don't usually use the big scissors for my lashes, but I'm going to today. And also glasses, because I can't see anything, especially little tiny magnets. Okay, number one important thing is make sure you trim your lashes. If a full lash band doesn't fit, it's never going to be comfortable. So, onto the glasses. So, the magnets are very little, but there's 10 of them, so it's super handy because you have so much more opportunity to make them just perfect. And I always trim from the outside edge just because it looks more natural and you don't want to ruin the taper. Okay, so I'm going to trim off one magnet. You trim them right between the magnets. They're so little, which is a good thing. Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys? There we go. Now I see you. Okay, so I trimmed one off. I think that's going to be good. I'm going to put one more coat of liner on really quickly. Let's see. Boom. And voila. This is always the hardest part for me to figure out how to do this in the mirror so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing on the outer corner. I think you just can't, maybe. Let's give a little touch up on that corner. So like usual, I put just one little quick coat of Siren mascara on before I started, just to blend my natural lashes. And you can use the Made in the USA. You can use this on your actual lashes because it comes off easier and it's not going to damage your natural lashes. Just want to wash your face. When you take it off, always wash your face with warm water and your normal makeup remover and cleanser before you use your actual makeup remover. It's always better. You should do that with any eye makeup so that you don't end up getting contact dermatitis from rubbing your eyes. You don't want to scrub off makeup. Okay, so here's the big trick. You guys ready? The big trick is that you want to, before you put these on the first time, you want to bend it between every magnet so that they're a lot more flexible. It takes like, I don't know, 20 seconds, but literally just, I don't know, this is kind of hard to show, but the little guy here, just bend, bend. I think I lost you for a second. Bending, bend, bend, bend. Maybe you can see better from this side. There we go. Just between each one. And I'll do it a little closer to me so I can actually see what I'm doing. But anyway, you want them to be flexible. Give them some good little bendy times. Totally worth 20 seconds of your time the first time you ever wear them. And then they're like nice and flexible. See? Nice and flexible. And I'll show you compared to one that I didn't bend. So you guys can see, let's see, how do I, this is always fun to try to do. All right. Hopefully you can tell the difference. Oh wait, here we go. There, like that. So you can see how much more bent one is than the other. So this is much straighter and this is much more going to match my eye shape. Okay, hopefully that's all the way dry. So some people, they call it muddy if your liner's not dry. And some people say, oh, I like to put it on when it's a little bit muddy. Don't. There's a number of reasons for that. One, because it makes a mess on the magnets. And then when you try to wear them again, the magnets are dirty and it's hard to get them clean. You really should have your liner all the way dry when you put it on. The other little thing, so I'm going to put this on. People like to put them on you can start at either edge and pull across. Some people start in the middle and pat it down. I start in the inner corner and pull across the outer corner just because my inner corner is sensitive. And so I want to make sure it's in the right spot so it doesn't bug me. So that's where I start. Okay, so on this guy goes. You can see it just pops right on there just like normal. Okay, so on. But one of the big little tricks of these particular lashes is they do seem to set better if you give them a little bit of pressure. So after you put it on, once it's where you want it to be, give it a little push. Yet another reason why you're going to want it to be all the way dry, because you don't want to stick your finger in it if it's not dry. So just a little push, just to make sure it stays where you want it. Voila! Perfect. And of course, you can use anchors the same way. I've gotten a lot of feedback that, this darn thing keeps wanting to go away. I've gotten a lot of feedback that people who wear anchors in their corners aren't actually needing them with the 10 magnets, and I think because it's more flexible. But if you want to, you do them the exact same way. Just make sure that you actually have it on the magnets. The magnets are so small and they're hard to see, and people will keep trying to put it on and they're actually aiming between a magnet, and so they're just getting just the teeniest little fraction of magnet coverage. So just do make sure, use your old lady mirror like I use, or your readers like me, lots of magnifying devices, but do make sure that you actually line it up with a magnet. So that's it, you guys. And very important, don't forget to go over to the affiliate page and watch the customer service update. Okay, bye guys.